The DEA, ICE, Colorado Springs Police Department, Army criminal investigations, basically a whole host of law enforcement raided a nightclub in which there were 114 illegal immigrants arrested. There were members of the army that were arrested. There were crimes going on, drug trafficking. I mean, it is violence. You're going to hear it all. Now, I've got a news clip from Colorado that you're going to hear a lot of this. But here's the thing that is just wild. You have all of this crime going on, and yet you constantly hear, oh, illegal immigrants don't commit crimes. Illegal immigrants are just they're trying to make a better life for themselves. Really? And then take on top of the fact of that all these members of the active duty military that were busted for doing things that they really should not be doing, including working at this place. But let's let you hear this real quick.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
More than 100 undocumented immigrants have been arrested in Colorado Springs. This is according to the Drug Enforcement Administration. It happened overnight when several federal agencies joined local law enforcement and raided a party at what the DEA is calling an underground nightclub. Those people who were allegedly in the country unlawfully have been turned over to ICE for likely eventual deportation. Your reporter Michael Abeda explains hundreds of people were at this party, including some active military personnel.
The DEA says there was a wide group of people at this event allegedly doing things that are illegal.
Occupants of 296 South Academy, this is the police with a search warrant.
Early Sunday morning, a coalition of 10 federal agencies, Colorado Springs Police and the El Paso County Sheriff's Department raided what they're calling an illegal nightclub in the southeastern part of Colorado Springs.
What was happening inside was significant drug trafficking, prostitution, crimes of violence. We seized a number of guns in there.
They say there were more than 200 people in the building, including more than 100 undocumented immigrants and more than a dozen active duty military service members who were either working as armed security or involved in committing crimes. The DEA says they've had their eye on this illegal nightclub for a while.
We've been working on this underground nightclub for a number of months, doing undercover, surveillance, a lot of other work to identify what's going on here.
The undocumented immigrants were taken into ICE custody. Some other non-immigrants were taken into custody on outstanding warrants. Colorado Springs Police says they are investigating and criminal violations are expected. As for the active duty military members, the Army Criminal Investigation Division was present for the raid and is part of the investigation. A Fort Carson spokesperson says active members are allowed to have outside employment as long as it is approved, but they don't know if anyone working Sunday morning was approved. Either way, the DEA says this operation was about keeping Colorado's community safe.
Colorado Springs is waking up to a safer city this Sunday morning.
Now, according to Colorado law, local law enforcement cannot participate in ICE raids, so Colorado Springs police are only investigating the possible crimes that may have occurred. In Centennial, Mike Alaveta, covering Colorado First.
And this is just the latest in a number of DEA raids that have led to ICE arrests in our state so far this year. Today's raid was the largest in Colorado since one led to nearly 50 arrests north of Denver back in January. 40 of those people did not have documentation, according to DEA officials. And we do have a crew in Colorado Springs as we continue to follow this developing story, and we'll have much more for you tonight on CBS News Colorado at 10.
Now, there are so many takeaways from this that it just boggles the mind. And oh, by the way, hey, hit like, subscribe, and comments on all this if you like this sort of video. But here's the thing. Colorado Springs local law enforcement is not supposed to participate in anything dealing with illegal immigration, that's getting ridiculous, and that needs to be fixed. But at least they were able to participate in this one. But you take a look at all the different types of people that were busted. You've got active duty military working in a situation in which violence is happening, and it's not a combat zone, it's not training, it's a nightclub. There's drug trafficking going on, and they're taking part in this. There's illegal immigrants all over the place. I mean, 114 of them busted. What in the world? I mean, this is what's going on in this country right now. You've got this situation in which people have no problems hanging around with criminals. You've got this situation in which they're more than happy. Heck, people that should be trained to know that they aren't supposed to be participating in this aren't participating in it. I know it happens, but this is starting to really get annoying and needs to be fixed really quickly. But let me know what you're thinking about this. What do you think can be done to fix this situation other than just, getting the raids and all that stuff? This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.